From the automotive capital of the world, we get a look at a venue that pays homage to that industry. Welcome to Ford Field here in Detroit, Michigan. Jake Bates now ready to get this one started. And we're off and running from Ford Field. From a couple of yards deep, this is going to come out. And he's walloped just as he gets across the 25. What a hit. He's down shy of the 30. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Now a shotgun handoff to Brown. And he's brought down for a loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few. He got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
They'll run again with Brown. And he's brought down after a nice run and some extra effort. 9 yards to pick up there, and they only need 3 more now on 3rd down.
This dude was just not going to be stopped. Not by the first defender, heck, not even by the second one who was able to bring him down. No, it took a few shots before this crew could finally get this beast down.
And the Lions into a nickel set for 3rd down. Here's Brown again. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
A give left side to Brown. And he's caught behind the line for a loss. And that run won't come close. That's a turnover on downs.
Kate, I don't know what the punter did to hurt people's feelings because I think the reasoning was pretty clear. They were going to go for it. There was not going to be a punter that touched the field. Not an advisable mindset now as they turn it over in their end of the field.
Makes the grab in bounds left side. And they bring him down at the 7-yard line. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal. Off the gut they go with Gibbs. And they beat him to the edge. That run stopped back at the line. No gain that time, and now it'll be 2nd and goal.
You know, Kate, these are the situations in training camp that I love more than anything to watch. You learn so much about a football team in these goal-to-go situations. You know,
and the catch is made. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions get a perfect start. They've gone up 6-0. It's a Sam Laporta touchdown. Bates tacks on the extra point. And the Lions take a 7-0 lead as he starts this year 1-for-1. Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. Chooses to bring this one out. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing. That's a catch. Jackson Smith and Jigba. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. They go play action on first. Connection made to Smith and Jigba. And they make the tackle at the 38. Working quickly here.
A gain of 15. First down, Cincinnati.
Play action on first down. Smith and Jigba there to grab it. And he gets down to the 24 before he stopped. A big completion for the rookie out of Colorado. It gets his guys a first.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Give him about 16 yards on that gain, Brock, and it sets him up with first and goal.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
They'll break the huddle and come up on first and goal. From the gun, a give to Brown. It is charged towards the line. It's right around 3 yards. Offense up to the line fast. On 2nd and 5 now. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Straight ahead, it's Brown. And he's in for the touchdown. The Bengals cut it to a lower point on the scoreboard. Take some guts anytime you call a draw on 3rd down, Brock. But when it works, you sure look like the smartest one in the building.
Love that element of surprise. It's in those moments where you'll find enough space up the middle to go get to that marker and beyond.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Returning it from the 4. A little revenge there from the coverage team after they gave up a pretty nice return. First and 10 now from the 30. I'll start on the ground with Gibbs. He's descended upon quickly and dropped after looks like a yard gain. That tackle made by Tremaine Edmonds. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Connects on the crosser. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. We're through 1 quarter. Back and beginning the 2nd quarter. Lions in possession. They've got a first to begin the frame. Gibbs now from the gun. And he'll be met near the line to limit the gain to a yard. By Trey Hendrickson. Manages just a yard on first down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Finds Laporta. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down. After that play, we see some concern from their guys on the field. And now we know why. One of their best players was hurt on the play and is getting worked on. Chased out to his right. He misfired on that one. It's behind his man. First time this game they've looked to him. And now it's second down.
Those passes get more and more difficult as you try to get aggressive down the field. Those windows and throwing lanes, Kate, they're not open very long. And it only takes a little bit for a throw to be thrown off.
Finds his man. It's Amon-Ra St. Brown. He's out of bounds right at that 25-yard line.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
Throwing now, 3rd and 2. Complete beyond the marker. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of third downs just like that.
To the air on first down, May. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call. Back to the air. It's May. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Geno Stone picks it off. And the Bengals will take over as he records his first interception of our season. Well, they were thinking at least a field goal on the drive if they couldn't reach the end zone, right? But the interception keeps them from even getting 3 out of this possession.
You really hope at the end of this game you don't look back and go, shoulda, woulda, coulda. If we could have gotten some points out of that drive early, we wouldn't be in the situation we are in now.
Back to throw on 1st and 10. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. Big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up. Offense in the hurry up here. Trying again, following the sack. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Will take over as he records his first interception of our season. Well, no doubt there was some doom and gloom on the sideline following their interception, right? But a little bit of new life now as their defense picks him up, gets it right back for him.
Hey, I am all for a nice little game of one-upmanship between these two defenses. You picked our guy off, fine. We'll answer right away. See how you follow that up.
Here's the pistol snap to May. Laporta with the grab. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And now they have a 1st and goal. Gibbs is in for the Detroit touchdown. The Lions pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown. Point after up and good for Bates. And the Lions break that tie and now lead by 7. Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. From his own end zone, here we go. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. An alert play defensively there. Got a hand on it to tip it away, and that makes it 2nd down. Defender's smart there to get a hand on that one. And now they face second down.
I hate those situations, Kate, as a QB. I'm looking for an open passing lane, and I can't find one anywhere. He thought he had one available. Defense did a better job of knocking it away.
That throw finds Jamar Chase. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
I'm sure, Coach, the play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
They're set up at the 35 now. Throwing off the play fake here. Gets it to his man, Mike Gesicki. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Slot man in motion right. Brown on the inside give. And he's just spinning his wheels, man, this entire first half. They drop him behind the line. All right, here we go. Second down. Brown on the carry. And they're on him after about a 2-yard gain. Lee McNeil in on the tackle. He gets a couple, and he'll bring up third down.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
They're going to throw it on third and long. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Man, that was a chain mover if he would have held on, Brock, but the contact just too much to do so.
Yeah, he's going to be disappointed in himself because you've got to make these contested catches, but I do give a lot of credit. An outstanding effort defensively to force that ball out. A lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all this concentration, every bit of his strength, to send that puppy through.
We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30. They're out and set, 1st and 10. From the gun, it's May. And there's a man there, it's intercepted. DJ Turner comes up with it. And forget the interception, he makes this a pick-6 touchdown. But we all know getting the interception is the important thing, Brock. But how about this guy having the wherewithal to transition into a really nice return to then get the touchdown out of it, too?
Yeah, that's a great point. We talk about it with receivers, right? Getting vertical right away after making a catch. Same thing for these defenders when they make the pick. They secure the football, sure. But instantly they go back to their offensive days. They want that touchdown, and they want a moment they won't forget.
And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback. This drive starting from the 30. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Now May coming off that pick. St. Brown's got it. Complete. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. It's a pickup of 34 yards. And that'll be 1st down, Detroit. Operating from the gun, here's May. Cut at the 10-yard line. And he has it down to the 8-yard line on the play. Now the Lions calling a timeout. They're first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Back-to-back big plays have them all set up. 1st and goal here. Handoff running left. Here's Gibbs. And he's brought down by a collective effort there. Only 1 yard on the carry. Detroit calls timeout. It's second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. May now from the gun. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Pass was thrown for Christian Watson. And that brings up 3rd and goal.
Oh, that is going to haunt him. A drop touchdown in the end zone. We'll see how good his mental toughness is if he can move past it quickly and make an impact for them later.
Here's May, 3rd and goal. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. And that brings up 4th and goal. Talk about coming up clutch with that contact on 3rd and goal, partner. And now a decision for this offense to make on 4th down.
We know how hard it could be defensively in these goal-to-go situations. We know that you have got to be on point, every attention to detail. That's a job well done by that defense.
Bates' kick is up and good. And it'll knock this game up late in the 2nd quarter.
In that close, in the red zone, you know they're upset they couldn't finish the drive with the touchdown. It's only half the points, but at least there's something to show for the possession.
Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. Chooses to bring this one out. And this drive will start inside the 25. Last drive of the half isn't going to be long. 14 seconds remaining. All right, keeping it simple. They're just going to call a give right up the middle. And he's able to manage a couple on that run. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. They'll stick with the ground game here. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. Here they come. This is 3rd and 5. All right, I think we know what's happening. They're going to continue running it until this clock runs out. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. All right, this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime. Back to throw it. Escapes out to the left. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Back from the break, I'm Kate Scott, joined by Brock Heward, and we are just moments away from the beginning of our 2nd half. The first half controlled by the offenses, Brock. Let's see if the defenses can take over in the 2nd half. We're underway. Here's a return from the 7. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Coming right is Gibbs. Deeps out a one-stop. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. New slated downs to approach here from the 40. 1st down throw for May. He finds Laporta. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
I think every quarterback around the world would agree, Kate. You love throwing a short pass to a tight end and then give that guy a chance to show out his speed in the open field. He outruns defense to make it a much bigger gain.
And this one stopped at the 3-yard line.
A humble 5 to 6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
So from the 3, here's 2nd and goal. Gibbs. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions take the lead right away in half number 2. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown. Bates now for the point after. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Lions break that tie and now lead by 7. Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. From his own end zone, here we go. Return lanes don't open for him. He stops shy of the 15. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. A run with Brown. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. From the 16. And that will not be enough for a 1st down.
Tick, 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 tick. You know, his internal clock right there told him it was time to escape, and good thing he listened to it. He was able to make something out of nothing and at least move them forward.
3rd and a lone yard coming up. Running behind center with Kamara. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. They'll run here. It's Zach Moss who gets it. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
This has been a trend, yet another interception. L'Jarius Sneed with the INT. Well, no doubt they envisioned that as the start of a second-half push for the lead. But the defense, well, defense had other ideas, Brock, protecting their team's advantage and taking possession back on the first play of the series.
Not the way you needed to start the half if you were thinking comeback, but exactly the way to start the half if you're trying to take this lead and step on it. That's a defender who sensed the need for a splash play and delivers.
And they will score. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions parlay the interception into points. Bates tacks on the extra point. And the Lions double their lead to 14. Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. He's going to return it from a yard or 2 deep. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. Oh, no, they get him yet again. L'Jarius Sneed with the INT. And the Lions get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season.
You know, Kate, once you've thrown a couple picks, it's easy to become check down Charlie, right? Just throw it underneath and not take any more risk because you don't want to throw what he just did, his third interception of the game. It's time to protect the football at all costs. And if not, well, that backup better get ready.
He's got it near the 8. And he drives this forward to the 6. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal. From the red zone now. And the catch is made. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Christian Watson with the touchdown. Point after up and good from Bates. And the Lions stretch their lead to 21.
17.
Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. He'll bring it out from a couple yards deep. A big hit there. He's not even going to make it back to the 20. They're signaling for a stoppage here, and yep, there's a player injured after that snap. Not what they wanted to see in week 1 as their medical staff heads out to check on him. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up. Another try following the sack. Finds a seam down the middle. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a 1st down. He loses the football. Going the other way, Lions have it. And they limit the damage on the return, but it is still a turnover.
You can almost feel the eyes of those defenders like saucers. They see a quarterback in the open field, and all they want to do is knock him out. Or in this case, knock the ball loose. Job well done.
May on 1st and 10. Buying some time right. Has it at the 7. And he drives this forward to the 6. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
And he will get this to the end zone for a Detroit touchdown. The Lions lengthen the lead at the end of the 3rd. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown. His 3rd of the game on the ground. Bates tacks on the extra point. And the Lions grow their lead yet again.
Bengals 17.
Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. On the return, here's Jones. He stopped on the return at the 27.
The Bengals take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Now it's Brown. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a 1st down. We've reached the end of 3 in our Week 1 opener. It's the Bengals with possession, but they're in a pretty deep hole to start the 4th. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. They'll try and throw it here. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Brian Branch has it. Oh, boy. Oh, boy, they cleaned up the fumbling issues from the last drive, and now it's an interception. The ball over.
Yeah, and two very different tones and tenors on these two sidelines. One coach is pleading, begging for some ball security. The other is simply saying, keep it up, boys. Keep taking that ball away. Job well done.
Throwing is May. That's incomplete left side.
You know, I'm not sure if he was hearing footsteps or just had a surprise break in concentration. So unusual to see one dropped unless there's a hit involved.
May trying again here on second. He sends this one to the end zone. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
You know, that type of play is so doggone impressive, not just because it saves a touchdown. He had timed that perfectly to knock it free without drawing a flag or letting him establish possession for the score.
They send a man in motion. May now on third down. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Looking for Christian Watson that time. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long. To the air yet again, May. Finds Laporta. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They come through with a massive gain there on 4th down, 24 yards, and it's a first down. Working inside the red zone. And that one's behind him. That's incomplete. Amon-Ra St. Brown, the intended receiver. So it's second down coming up.
You really want those throws to be like clockwork for your offense. Every team needs to hit passes in that short to intermediate range to effectively move the ball.
And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down.
Well, he needed another second to deliver the throw he wanted to. You got to give a lot of credit that time, Kate, to the pass rush for getting in and forcing him to dish it before he was ready.
Third and long for him here. He brings it in. And he drives this down to the 8 before going out.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
Bates' kick is up and good. And they didn't even need those points when you look at how impressive that lead is.
Get another shot across the bow of a ship that's already sinking here, Kate. He could have made that field goal. Heck, he could have turned around and kicked it directly at his coach because it feels like they've got this one in hand.
On the return, here's Jones. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful return. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. Big catch is made, and he got the feet in too. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
I love throwing on first down. And when you see a first down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
Rolling left, buying some time. Can't connect over the middle, it's incomplete. DK Metcalf, the intended receiver. And that'll bring up second down. Here's Rush to throw. Has a man, it's Brown. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. Working quickly here. Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Lions get it back as he intercepts him for the 2nd time this game. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
The Lions take over 1st and 10.
On play action, here's May. Launches one deep downfield. He's got it inside the 25. He will go. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions running them out of the building. Christian Watson with the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. That one splits the uprights. And the Lions continue piling onto this lead. Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. On the return, here's Jones. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return. Whistles after that play for an unfortunate sight. A player hurt in the first game of the season. Training staff out to work on it. Getting right back to it after that interception. Escapes the pocket. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down.
You know, Kate, they always say that QB clock. You know what it's more like? It's more like an alarm. Especially in a situation like that. And it's a good thing you woke up to it. Able to make something out of nothing and at least keep them moving forward.
Getting out to his left. Took off with it again. And he's out of bounds beyond the 35-yard line. That one gains 7. And it'll be first down, Bengals.
That is so demoralizing for a defense. You lock things down in coverage. You do everything right on the back end, only to see the quarterback escape, evade the pressure, and get that first down anyway. Ugh.
And he has it along the sideline, but he got a little too close to that edge. They're going to say he's out of bounds. We've got second down.
The best of the best, they just have this intuition, Kate. They know where the boundary is without looking. This receiver's not quite at that level yet. He lost track of where he was, and he brought it in, but out of bounds.
And he's brought down for a loss. Offense up to the line fast. Motioning the tight end now. Here he is on 3rd and long. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Terrion Arnold has it. And the Lions have it now as he makes the 20th interception of his career.
Well, obviously not the cleanest game with now 2 interceptions, but here's the key. This is where mental toughness for a quarterback becomes so critical. And frankly, why some of the best QBs playing today have baseball in their background, because you flush your mistakes. Okay, you strike out, you throw an interception, but you got to go get it.
Oh my, it's intercepted in the end zone. Picked off by Deontay Banks. And the Bengals will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
Well, that's it right there. That's the resilience and the mental toughness that every coach wants to see from his defense. Not a great spot for him. Backed up close enough that they're going to get shots taken in the end zone. But instead of collapsing under pressure, they rose up and they created the takeaway.
Rush now to throw. To the ground it goes. That's incomplete. He was looking DK Metcalf's way there. So it'll be second down.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
He put some juice on a deep throw down the middle. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. That was Jamar Chase he was looking for there. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
Defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
And that one's too far in front of him, so now they're facing 4th down.
Defense doubled in knowing that was where the pass was likely headed. A bit surprising. Quarterback still threw in that direction with how well that defense had that play covered.
Offense still staying out after the incompletion. They're going to try on 4th. Now a shotgun handoff to Brown. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. So the run doesn't get the yardage. It's a turnover on downs. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Here's the pistol snap to May. That's complete to St. Brown outright. And the scoring will never end. It's scores another touchdown. The Lions throwing 6 more on the blowout. Amon-Ra St. Brown, the touchdown. Point after up and good from Bates. And the Lions continue adding on to that lead. Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. From a couple of yards deep, this is going to come out. And he gets up beyond the 20, but they plant him a few inches into the ground to end that return. All right, one more snap before the 2-minute warning. Rush now. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. We've reached the 2-minute warning in Detroit. Bengals just want to get out of here with how this one is gone. Trying again following the sack. Get him yet again. Christian Gonzalez has it. And the Lions will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
Well, I'll admit, man, I got to admire the guts, the willingness to continue to challenge the coverage, even with 2 interceptions already. But there's his 3rd strike. And no, it's not baseball, but he definitely has to be smarter with what he's doing with the football.
They're out and set, 1st and 10. Wow, they're going to pass it here. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down. Oh, look at this. He's setting up to throw. Watson with the catch. And in for the Detroit touchdown. Ooh, baby, Brock, this one has gotten well out of hand.
You think so? I think this is utter domination. Going to be a lot of questions to be answered. I'm going to guess this is a press conference the coach isn't looking forward to.
And he can't connect with his man, so they tried for 2, but it doesn't work out.
Bengals 17.
Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. On the return, here's Jones. And that hit is going to freeze him at the spot. He got stuck right at the 20. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. Oh, he was on the move, but so was the defense, and they take him down. We've got to keep moving quick here. A give now to Brown. And they crush him right near the marker. Looks close, but yeah, Brock, I think he safely got that 1st down before the hit. Rush. Complete to DK Metcalf. And he takes this out after crossing the 45. New set of downs for him from the 46. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Delivered to the sideline. Smith and Jigba brings it in. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the 1st.
It was such a privilege for me to watch Marvin Harrison and Reggie Wayne in person in Indianapolis do their work. Darrell Jackson out in Seattle. They showed how great a deep out is as a chain moving.
And they pick him off again. Jarius Sneed with the INT. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. From the gun, it's May. Gets this one to Watson. And he's going to get stopped right around the 45-yard line. Now the Lions calling a timeout. They're first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. 1 play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. He's going deep. They connect on the deep shot. Touchdown, Detroit. So an exclamation point there. That caps off what, and I think you'd agree, Brock, has been a dominating performance.
Yeah, I would. Really in all phases, too. I thought coming in that this would be a much closer game than how it's turned out to be. And you got to give credit where it's due. This offense has been outstanding throughout.
Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. He's going to return it from a yard or 2 deep. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20.
The Bengals take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play. So in Motor City, it's a home win for the Lions.